All right, everybody. Let's stop fucking around. We're back with 2 Chainsaw Man chapters. EliteAri nearly died or something. He had a surgery or something, so he was complaining about pain or something. And that's why we didn't do last week's on time. Speak for yourself, EliteAri. Defend yourself.
I love Australia, and I'm back in Australia, so it's going to be great. That's all I can say.
Wait, did you have the surgery here or back in that
I
America
did, yeah.
place?
As soon as I got here, it was like a few days later.
Uh,
Crazy.
incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. You ever have surgery, chat? I haven't.
It's terrible.
Anywho, we got to talk about 2 chapters. I completely forgot we were until we just before we started recording. So I was all ready to talk. Oh yeah, I said this is the greatest chapter of all time, EliteAri. I'm very excited now. I remember.
Yeah. Were you serious?
Yes, I did
Oh
say
my
it in
God.
chat, in our Discord chat, our famous Discord chat. That's getting a mention, possibly in record timing here. Actually, that's probably not true. Anywho, I think I said because everybody else is shitting on it or something. I can't remember these things. Oh my God, it was 2 Denji chapters. This Isa bitch is dead. She's never coming back. Just want to point out, everybody was making fun of me because I might have been mathematically wrong like 10 chapters ago, but now I'm mathematically right.
Okay.
Though maths doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is a good point. We have had a lot more Denji than I was expecting.
Yeah, you know what that means, EliteAri? We're going to have an equal stretch of Isa, and I'm going to be mad about it.
I can't wait.
I'm going to be hopping mad. You ever be hopping mad?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
Right
EliteAri is
now.
a very angry individual.
Yeah.
So this is chapter 140. We are in the uncharted waters here. Never have either of us read a manga that has gotten past 139. Isn't that right?
True. So true, Kyle. Never.
Not a good one, at least. We hate Vinland Saga. Oh yeah, we got to
Yeah, we
record
hate
that.
Berserk. We hate My Hero Academia. We hate One Punch Man. We hate
One Piece, man.
Demon Slayer. Yeah, one. I haven't read One Piece, but you know.
I was 250 chapters into One Piece, and then I didn't read one for 3 years. God, what a manga.
Scales. That's what the title is. And what is it
Scales.
referring to?
I don't remember because we're going to remember the chapter as we reread it here with funny voices and comedic interludes. Now, not interludes, but interruptions. Interludes are on like albums, Alita. Are you ever listened to an album?
Never.
What's your favorite album of all time, Alita?
I have never. I'm not joking. I've never listened to an album in my life.
You know, I'm kind of similar. This is Tangents, chat. You know this is the podcast that we loosely talk about Chainsaw Man in. The only albums I ever listen to are Pink Floyd albums. Like, outside of that, have I ever actually listened to an album? Just listen to your favorite songs. And maybe
I
3 of
guess
them
like
in
a
row.
Christmas Carol album or something, right?
No,
Like
that's
you put a
bad.
CD in the car, like during Christmas. I don't know.
No, I don't know if I've ever been in a car ride long enough to go through a whole album. That's probably not true. There are some short albums out there. When albums come out, I'll listen to them like that. But outside of that, I'm not going back. You know, you just choose 3 songs you like the most and you just replay them. And then 3 months later, you realize you've still got that whole album downloaded and you're on shuffle and you're like, oh, what is this song? And you're like, oh, it's from that album. And then you like that one for. It's just a great little thingy you do. But anyway.
Does an anime soundtrack count as an album?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. I've listened to the Revolutionary Girl Utena album. There we go. That's my only album I've ever listened to.
That is true. I've probably listened to the Berserk 97 OST just because it's pretty short while making videos in 2019 or something. But anyway, these Pink Floyd albums, they're concept albums, Alita. You know what that means?
Yeah, they revolve around a concept such as pain or misery or something, right?
No, it's kind of like there's a story throughout all the songs that connects them. Like it's like a one big story instead of like a one love song and then one sad song and then a happy song. Well, I guess if you were doing that in a sort of like a getting over it fashion, that could be a concept album if it's all. Anyway. The buildings apparently originally belonged to some cult. The Chainsaw Man chirps absorbed the cult and took everything, building and all. Awesome, right? We vanquished evil. This is great. Oh my God. Every page in this fucking piece of shit chapter is the greatest thing of all time. First of all, there's a retarded fucking... We don't say that word here. There's a retarded fucking Chainsaw Man head on this building. How the fuck did that happen?
I guess they just got a lot of resources now.
Why is it
the
so
government's
big?
getting involved.
It's fucking so stupid.
It's like the Avengers Tower.
It's the greatest thing I ever saw in my life. It is the Avengers Tower. That's exactly what it is. Now, that's a reference to my video that hasn't come out yet, where I make fun of Spider-Man, Superman, and Batman. There's another man in there that I make fun of, I think. Oh, and Devilman. Obviously,
Chainsaw Man.
EliteAri.
Oh, Devilman. Okay.
The most
Right.
famous of them all. Devilman vibes throughout both these chapters, by the way. We're getting to it. Oh my god, I got such a great thing to bring up later. If I forget it, I'm going to kill myself. I'm killing myself, and I'm saying the R word already, EliteAri. What do you think? 10 months ago, I wouldn't have done either of those things.
I'm just such a bad influence on you.
I was about to make a like Ari's a bad influence joke, but he beat me to it.
Yeah, but I made it, yeah.
So anyway, the building originally belonged to some cult, but we took everything, building all, like they're admitting to being a cult, and they absorbed all the people in the cult and all the bad things, EliteAri. That's pretty funny. And then he juxtaposes that by saying, awesome, we vanquished evil, right? This chapter's off the chain.
Yes, I agree. It's great. Good chapter.
Anyway. And then Denji doesn't give a fuck. He says, "Hey, where are those all you can sleep with girls? Question mark. Take it easy. We'll get to that. Short stuff's got to give you the tour first." And there's some fucking midget loser. That's also a bad word. We're not supposed to say it, EliteAri. I'll be your guide. Anonymous. This is fucking Kobeni's brother. I looked it up, and apparently this is the aquarium boy.
Or maybe it's actually Kobeni.
Kobeni's trans. Crazy, brother.
Maybe.
Crazy.
There's nothing saying that's not the case.
Trans character in Fire Punch, EliteAri. Very big character. The greatest...
Maybe
I guess I shouldn't spoil which one it is. I was going to say the greatest Fujimoto character, according to my tier list. But I shouldn't spoil it, but I just did.
Okay.
Also, it's like the Japanese thing where they really don't almost get it, and they kind of just think it's like interesting that you could want to be a different gender, and they don't. It's like Cordelia, you know?
Oh, we're not going into that.
Yeah, see, we didn't even spoil that. We didn't give context. If you don't know, you wouldn't know which series that's from. We already shit-talked it, and it ain't Berserk. Process of elimination spoilers. God, I'm getting better, you know? Anyway, when I first saw this dumb little, we're not saying that word anymore.
Person.
The little person is literally what you're supposed to say, EliteAri. You're so smart and nice and optimistic and...
But they're not a little person. They're just a person, right?
Yeah, they're just a fucking teenager or whatever. Anywho, when I first saw this person, I was like, that looks like a Kobeni meme. So I looked up the last name, or I looked up Kobeni and then see what her last name, and then I was like, oh, it is. But I didn't put together that this was the idiot from the aquarium. So I get half
Jesus
points.
Christ.
Well, you expect me to remember this
I can't
shit?
believe it.
No,
yeah,
I did remember that
of.
character. I was like, is this another brother or something? Or I think at first I thought it was a girl. Right. So maybe that's my...
Yeah. Well, I always thought it was a girl in the aquarium until my friend is like, "Oh no, they're wearing a male uniform," and I was like, "Oh, I guess it is a girl."
Who the fuck are you talking to about Chainsaw Man that isn't me?
I'll shout out to my friend Josh. There you go.
Does Josh listen to our videos every month?
No, absolutely not. He listens to the Mushoku Tensei ones, not these ones.
This is the best stuff.
Yeah, true. I'll tell him we gave him a shout out.
Tell him to watch every one of the backlog. He's got hours.
You have any friends you want to shout out right now, Kyle?
No, I hate them, and I don't have them.
All right, perfect.
They have talked about Chainsaw Man vaguely previously.
The anime or the manga?
Well, beforehand, one of them said the manga was lame. This is back in like 2020, before there was any snifflings of an anime. But now I think they all like it because, you know, they follow the trends. They're not cool. They didn't like things before they were cool like me. So we go inside, and it's this big, massive, nice-looking building. Hilarious. There's a nice little rug they're all walking over. There's a bunch of fucking teenagers around acting cool because this is the cool thing to do. It's a trend, EliteAri. A bunch of posers here. Dude, it's almost all students. Also, maybe Denji doesn't want to fuck a student. Good eye! Exclamation mark. You see the Chainsaw Man Church is run by a body of students rather than adults. It's also funny because it's like an anime thing where students and stuff are doing it, where their parents Lamau. There's just so many jokes in here. The adult's mental and then we explain it in like trying to be rational, but it's obviously just
it's the greatest joke.
Oh, we love Chainsaw Man. This is some of that Chainsaw Man appeal. I'm not cutting this out and putting it at the beginning of that video. The adult's mental faculties are diminished because of an American ultraviolet ray weapon in Japan's air. That's why us students are forming the Chainsaw Man Church together. America's the freaking worst. This might be the number one Chainsaw Man gag of all time.
It is great.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
I think he only says it one more time, but it's just the best.
Yeah.
Everybody that doesn't live in America blames America for everything, EliteAri. You ever notice that? Fujimoto did. He made it a joke. It was great. And also, it's like some if you listen to American podcasters, like we all are conditioned to do, they'll say the same thing, but it will be about China.
Sure.
It's
Unless
funny.
it's the H3 podcast where Hassan is, he loves his China.
Yes, we love the CCP. We're not supposed to say that either, EliteAri. We're just saying everything we shouldn't say and everything we can't say here because we're edgy like
Okay, now, Kyle, more importantly,
oh no.
what if this space ultraviolet ray weapon is from the future?
Actually real?
And
it's future.
Yep. It's like the realities are blending or something, and it's actually going to happen, and it sends them in the past, and I don't know. I think there's more going on here than meets the eye, right?
Perhaps.
But it's also funny, so yeah.
But also, I don't think so. I think it's just a funny gag.
Yeah.
Anyway, Denji's like, I don't care, brother. Are you for real? It's for real. Chainsaw Man's devil powers give him supervision. That's how he discovered it. Pretty funny. They're really for real dangerous. America and adults both. True. Do we have to explain this gag every time? It's just the funniest thing you ever seen. Then Denji's like looking around like, what a bunch of morons. Hey, what's this room? That's the Chainsaw Man wedding chapel. Chainsaw Man wedding chapel, exclamation mark. No, question mark, exclamation mark. And it's Chainsaw Man and his dick's right over the podium. A lot of dick jokes. Remember the pole dick joke that the anime ruined? Where he's sitting there with power? And you defend this piece of fucking cartoon? We yelled at each other about that for like, I swear that's in our first Chainsaw
That means
Man
I was
video.
probably right. If I was passionate about it, I feel like I'm right.
Yeah, EliteAri's pretty dumb. Especially when you corner him with pole jokes. Penises are funny. That's
Kyle
right.
loves
In the next
comedy.
room. Oh, yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's right. In front of the next room over, Denji, you'll have sex with a girl. Do you think he said it like that, or he just stammered?
No, he absolutely said every single letter.
That's great. I didn't think that until I just said it out loud because I was trying to be funny and go with the flow, and then I'm like, yes, it's a vibe. Me and Fujimoto, we're basically on the same wavelength. Oh, I will. And now Denji's all interested again. Literally the most layer one joke of all time, but it's very funny. Yeah, and then you'll marry her in the chapel, and after that, you'll join the Chainsaw Man church. Say what? I am not gonna marry her. What the hell are you talking about? Huh? Wait, what? Gotta be a good guide. Oh, yeah, he's like talking to himself because it's funny. That's funny. That's a very Fujimoto thing to do as well. It's a very Kobeni thing to do. Get your own personality.
Well, it's a very cult-like thing as well.
Yeah, kinda. In the Chainsaw Man Church, we encourage student marriages, and oh, that's right. Anyway, so you have sex and then you marry them, which is funny because it's the wrong way around, right? Wait, that's the case. Yes. Well, traditional thingy, so that's already funny. And because these kids keep misunderstanding everything that's going around them in little ways where they almost get it. Like, yeah, America's doing the ray beam and Chainsaw Man saw it with his eyes, obviously. This is just a thing you'd go with if you were 14 and be like, yeah, that makes sense. Just like this, they know that sex and marriage is a thing, but they don't got the order right. So that's all funny. There was a third aspect that was very funny, EliteAri. What am I missing that I was thinking about a minute ago? Oh, Denji doesn't want to marry some bitch. He just wants to fuck her. That's pretty funny, Lamau. I'm sick of these anime protagonists finding one bitch and marrying her.
Yes, we love multiple wives.
Yes. No,
wait, no, not multiple wives. Zero wives. Okay. Sorry, I just had like a big revelation of the theming of this entire story, and I'm just trying to piece it together.
Oh yeah, before this. Oh, you want to do your revelation now?
No, we'll do it at the end. You know what? No, I was just thinking about how there's youth here versus wisdom or something, and how the Chainsaw Man Church could be about what happens when you let the youth take control of something versus like the Yoshita's side, which could be if he is older than he seems and coming from like some destitute future. That could be something to do with wisdom. I don't know. It could be interesting.
There's it is kind of just like there's like every 3 years there's a new movement that kids get really into, and then they all abandon it when they get older because they're all like, that was lame, or it kind of is a fad that they're into for like the Chainsaw Man Church here.
Yeah,
they're really into Chainsaw Man, but then Chainsaw Man's not going to be cool no more. And
or it's like they're not there for the principles of it. They're there for the
I probably said that last time or something.
Yeah,
but yeah, that is the case. Wait, what did you say first?
Youth and wisdom.
Yes, youth and wisdom. Oh yeah, why the fuck were these idiots in the Discord server talking about a country mouse and a something mouse? That wasn't in
the next chapter.
When was it in the next chapter?
Just the whole fact that Denji's living his normal life.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
like now he has to
Well, yeah.
wrestle with the question
I thought
again.
there was going to be a fucking mouse sighting. Anywho, um, there was something else to say, but I forgot the fucking thing. They have a chapel.
Yeah,
Now.
Yoshida's
That's
older than
fucking
he seems.
stupid.
That's the big thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
EliteAri's weird. Yoshida thing. Also, the institution thing versus like the silly revolution shit that these idiots want to do. These Chainsaw Man people,
Mm.
and they're like cults and weird stuff like that. But the institutions have got it all figured out with Old Man Yoshida and Kishibe, who's running it, etc., etc. They're all they know how the things work. They know that you get married and then you have sex. You see, and so we're going to clash these ideals, etc. But also, all these young people are actually just getting manipulated. But we'll see into that, or maybe I don't know. I can't remember what happened on the last page of the next chapter. The current system of getting married after you become an adult was brought over from America. Chainsaw Man saw it for what it really is, a system for controlling Japanese people as slaves, marrying as students, and then raising the resulting children in the Chainsaw Man church is the most natural marriage system. People really like natural stuff. They like to call things that they're doing natural. You ever notice that? Fujimoto
Yeah, I
did.
hate that. Yeah.
Natural is good, EliteAri, didn't you know?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. What does it even mean to be natural, Kyle?
Didn't
you know what?
Gaines
Let's
ask
not get
that
into
today, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a direct, good counter to that claim ever. You should go on Fresh and Fit. Anyway, for real though, America is the freaking worst, and it's a little panel this time because it's a little clue-in thing. Also, Denji doesn't give a fuck. Ah, it's so great. And then Denji's doing a finger point and he's freaking out. You lying sacks of crap. I want to have sex, but I don't want to get married. Huh? Why the hell not? I've never found no American ultraviolet whatever either. For real? You didn't? Of course not. So what the fuck is this Shuguro's name again? EliteAri?
Miri something?
Miri whatever the fuck. He's not clued in all the way. This becomes a thing at the end of the next chapter too. Now, I think before you were doing your revelation, I already forgot what the revelation was. I was going to bring up the comment from last time and make fun of it somehow. No, it was about Denji. Oh, yes, it was about Lloyd Rowe here. He was saying that he doesn't like that we hate race, which is true, fucker. And that race likes Denji, true. And that makes her better than Isa, who likes every guy she sees. And then I said, that's not true. And EliteAri said, well, that's kind of true. And then he's fucking wrong and an idiot. But also, that would just make Denji and Isa the same, and that's clever, isn't it?
Yes.
And also, and that's why they're going to be so unhappy with each other and they're going to cheat on each other, and it's going to be so fun in this fucking manga. Now, also, the reason why I brought this up now, or was going to bring this up 5 minutes ago, is because Denji doesn't want to get married to this one bitch. He wants to fuck a million. Right?
That's at least what he thinks he wants, yes.
Yeah, but nobody knows what they want, and that's what we're going to get into next chapter, right? Happiness, EliteAri. What is it again? It's a mood, an emotion. You fucking idiot. Yes. Remember, we've been saying that every time. God, EliteAri retains no
transitory.
It's what a what do you need?
It's transitory. I don't know if that's a real word, but we're going with it.
Yeah, it's like transitory or something. But yeah, I never found no American ultraviolet and this dude freaking out. Like, obviously, this isn't funny, this Denji one, but it's only funny because of the reaction, and Fujimoto just knows what he's doing with this comedy nonsense. I mean, yeah, maybe we, like, embellish things a little. It's funny because he clearly didn't know that they embellish things a little, but he's still, like, working it into him because he's, like, a little brainwashed kid, and you've seen these internet people arguing about things, EliteAri. They act just like this.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. But it's true that the Chainsaw Man Church has saved a bunch of people. True. And they always do go to that argument. Anyway, it's great. Does that make it okay to make crap up and force kids to get married, though? Sure. Oh, what's funny where they just like student marriages? That's a funny little phrase. That was before. Everything's funny. Does that make it okay to... I already read that one, EliteAri. And then he's doing a frowny face because he's being confronted with things. You're a kid too, you piece of trash. You came with me without a second thought. Without a second thought, I thought about this I thought this through logically, and everybody's always telling Denji he didn't think through wanting to have sex because this is silly manga world, and you're not supposed to want to have sex, EliteAri. But Denji's got it figured out. I'm being logical too, man. They always like to say they're being logical too, EliteAri. It's so funny. If we saved 100 people, it's no big deal if one person gets screwed in the process, right? And now Denji's making a funny face. Don't fight. We got Kobeni over here. I can't guide. You like that? And then they both like give in to the principle of being a good at being guided. That's cute. I think I read like 2 pages later. Are you supposed to have something to say by now?
I don't know. There's not much to say. I guess it's like a typical, like you were saying, a debate between two political ideas. Like a conservative person in Denji here who doesn't want to shake up, the how marriage works and all that, and then you got this progressive person in this Swordman who wants to shake up everything, and he thinks he understands best.
But they're kind of recreating the traditional structure anyway, which is just like funny. Are both sides the same, EliteAri?
No.
True. Hey, our next stop is a fun one. It's called the Chainsaw Man bathroom, and what? And then there's a bloke with his hand on his shoulder. What do you think the Chainsaw Man bathroom is like?
This probably has like a giant fountain in the middle with like a chainsaw and a potch or something in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah, something lame like that.
Yeah.
That'll do, Nanaba. Is it Nanaba? No, that's the Attack on Titan girl. Nobana.
Yes. Was that his name at the beginning? I don't even remember.
I don't remember. Let me scroll up. Oh,
I mean, it has to be, right?
Your guide, Nonaba Hane something.
Hayakawa. No, it can't be Haya. It's Aki, right?
Now I've scrolled back down, you fucking idiot. You scroll.
Higashiyama. There you go.
Lame last name, lame fucking family, lame ass character. Anyway. Okay.
Remember when Kobeni danced? That was great.
No, it was cringe.
Sorry.
We hate Kobeni. Yeah. Where was I up to?
Going back to your usual duties.
Your usual duties. Haha, they have duties. Yes, sir. And he runs off really fast because he's scared of this homicidal maniac over here. He can't commit suicide. EliteAri. That's sad, huh? Everybody should be able to take their own life if they see fit, but not these weapons.
Jesus. All right.
It's pretty sad, huh?
Yeah, that breaks my heart.
Anyway, this ain't no bitch, and Denji's very mad about it. Hey, I brought him, like you said. Talk some sense into this idiot for me, will ya? And then his big daddy come over with all the good arguments to defeat Denji. It's funny. They're all like this, EliteAri. Hey there, long time no see, also, I'm told. But since... Oh, yeah, this is another one of the weapons losers. I didn't even look back at it, just like I didn't look back for the other one. I just believed it. But since neither of us remember each other, put it there. I'm Barum. Now, remember the last one didn't realize that Denji wouldn't know him because he doesn't know anything. We're sticking with his characterization. This fella over here seems to be making the plans up, so he knows everything, EliteAri.
Yes.
Crazy. And anyway, they're having a little thingy here, and then he sticks his fingers
tie
in
is in his pocket.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I never noticed
That's really cool.
It's not cool. That's lame.
What a cool idea. Imagine writing a manga and being like, how am I going to draw this guy? Let me put his tie in his pocket.
I feel like I've seen people do that before, but I'm trying to remember where. We had to wear ties in high school.
I never put my tie in my pocket, not even once in my 7 years of wearing a tie.
Yeah. We only had to do it for like the last 3 years when you became a senior student.
Jesus, really? Oh my god.
Yes, public school, EliteAri. Not like your fancy private school.
Oh yeah, true.
I didn't even know you went to a private school, but I predicted it, Chad. God, I'm so good.
Catholic school, come on.
Yeah. Oh no.
Learn the catechism, all that stuff. Doing the rosary. Had the prayer room where we had all the candles and we go and pray. Oh my god, what an
I've never heard of any of those things.
Yep. We had the morning prayer with.
That's great.
Over the PA system, they'd announce the prayer and they'd say the prayer, and oh god, what a life.
We had people doing drugs in bathrooms. You ever have any of that?
Probably, I'm sure. I didn't notice it. Yeah.
What'd you do that for? I'll F you up, butt munch. Fine by me. If you did, Chainsaw Man might come to save me. Teehee. He's teasing him, you see. I wonder why he hasn't been fighting devils recently. It's quite the mystery. Hey, what do you think would bring Chainsaw Man back? Like I care, Denji says. What are we to do? So obviously this bloke wants Chainsaw Man to come back. We get a bit more on that in the future. Would he come back if a big bad devil tore up Tokyo? And then Denji's doing a little face. Tokyo will be fine even without Chainsaw Man. It has devil hunters. Plus there's Isa. Oh, you know Isa? Are you friends? Shut up. Well, I guess she's been even... Well, she's even been on TV lately. A cute, dumb girl is a good catch. That's a funny line, EliteAri, huh?
That's terrible. How could you say that about her? He doesn't even know her.
Yeah, how
God.
does he know she's dumb? Or cute? Or a girl?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
crazy. But all these men, EliteAri, these disgusting men, KAM, you know what I'm saying? They just want a silly girl they can manipulate.
okay. I can't say anything to that. That's your.
This
Look
is
at
the
this guy's
joke here,
face.
EliteAri. Of course
Look at
they
the
like
guy's
that.
face at the bottom. Look how scary it is. My God.
Yeah,
This
he's the
Barham guy or whatever.
patriarchy manifest, you know? This is
Yeah.
the modern man. Well, I guess it's just always been man. They don't like it
Do
when
you
the
think this
girls
guy's a
yell at
student
him.
as well?
Well, he's a weapon dude. I guess they're all student age, right? I guess that Katana dude
I mean,
was
Quan
probably
Chi
older,
definitely
huh?
wasn't.
Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
no, he's not, you idiot.
All right.
Does that mean killing Ice and Mitika will bring back Chainsaw Man? This was kind of interesting. And then he does a face, and then he does a face back. What are you? Picture weighing the following on a pair of scales. So now we explain
Oh,
to
scales.
Denji
There we go.
Now we explain to Denji in very, very basic terms that he's in an internal conflict right now. He needs to have it spelled out to him. It needs to be divided by a page. This is the greatest gag of all time. On the right side, a peaceful, wonderful, everyday life. Friends, family, your pet, cat, and dogs. And on the left side, just one thing. The starter that transforms you into Chainsaw Man. Which side is heavier? And then he does a lot of faces because he's never thought about internal conflicts before. What?
I just realized he said your pet, cat, and dog, so he knows that he has one cat and a bunch of dogs. I had no idea.
Yes. Crazy.
Scary.
And then he says, Lego, I'm out of this crazy place. And then they both look at each other. We'll be seeing you, Chainsaw Man. Enjoy your normal life while you can. That like rhymed a little bit. Did you like how I did that?
Yeah, well done, Kyle.
I'm on a bit of a
What a
clock
chapter.
EliteAri, so we're running through this shit fast. Anywho,
Yes.
it was the greatest Chainsaw Man chapter of all time. This next one was pretty good too, but not as good, right?
Yeah, I agree actually for once, yeah.
That is chapter 141, Normal Life Plus. Now, it's a funny title. It's like the plus thing because it's like Disney Plus and et cetera, et cetera. Switch Online Plus. Oh, what a great joke. Now, EliteAri, they're in a grocery market. I was getting traumatized. One more shift is all I've got left, EliteAri. Can you believe that?
Yep. Yeah, I can. Well done.
Anyway, these little stand things, there's so much detail in it. It looks just like it. And it says Chainsaw Man curry buns. They were 99 yen. Now they're 49 yen. Because you see, everybody's fallen out of love with Chainsaw Man because we're going to walk past ISA posters on the next page. So they're doing a clearance on shitty Chainsaw Man stuff. He's old news. He's out of fashion. That was pretty funny. That's a good visual gag / storytelling, right, EliteAri?
Sure. It didn't even cross my mind, so yeah.
Yeah, I
agree.
knew it was a
It's
pretty
cool.
deep insight. That's why I explained it. Now, he's going shopping, EliteAri, with his little daughter here. Now, this is, as you're working in shopping centers, you're just looking over and you're seeing all the cute couples roll past and you're fucking mad, EliteAri. You're fucking incel raging out internally.
Yeah.
And then they come in with their cute little daughters and you're like, why don't I have a daughter yet, EliteAri? And then you're
right.
flopping mad about that too. So this is what we're thinking about here, right? Probably
Okay.
not you, but me. That's what I was thinking.
No, yeah, not at all. Yeah.
They're only in this
Okay,
fucking
cool.
shop for one page. I thought it was the whole chapter. Anyway, they go outside. There's a big fucking gross demon thing. What do you think this is?
The catfish devil.
No,
It reminds me of Envy from Full Metal Alchemist.
no, not that.
Wait, was it
much.
Envy? I don't know, the green one.
Yeah, I think so. Well, first of all, Full Metal Alchemist exists in black and white. There's no color. You hack fraud, lose that anime watching
right.
piece of shit. And second of all, it was a lot bigger and a lot uglier. But anyway, Denji's like, I can transform into Chainsaw Man, but then he remembers that he's not Chainsaw Man no more. And the shitty devil hunters show up, and I thought this was Isa up in the top corner because all these all look the same. And I was like, oh, she's gonna be in this chapter. That sucks. But then she wasn't. So I was liking it because it tipped the math scales, last chapter, back in my favor. Or continued to. I'm just so right about everything. That's all we need to know.
Yep.
Denji's making faces. Not a lot of dialogue in this chapter. Thank God I don't got to read anymore. But everybody's excited as they rush towards the devil and the devil hunters killing things. And also there's something with Fujimoto on it in the background because it's a brand thing. I'm sure you liked that, EliteAri.
Yeah, it
You
is. I
always
wonder if
point
it's
that out.
building up to something
Oh
cool.
my god, he's gonna be the final bad guy. It's
There
gonna be
was a
some clever
calendar
shit.
this chapter. Actually, I don't know if we've got there yet. Let's keep going.
We haven't, but I saw the plants again. But anyway, they're feeding these shitty Chainsaw Man curry buns that are obviously shitty because they're tie-in franchise nonsense. EliteAri, that's another funny gag.
Mm-hmm.
To the dogs, these fucking mutts, these rape mutts, if you've seen Fire Punch, are eating shit. Don't trust them. Kill them all. Not KAM. What's that one? KARD. Kill all rape dogs, EliteAri.
Yeah, I don't like dogs.
Yeah, there's a cat though. I
I
like
like
dogs.
cats.
They're kind of cute. But anyway, Denji's plan is still thriving and Isis is dying. Was that how it was? Not Isa, you idiot. Nayata. Much better.
Jesus,
Um,
slipped out there.
do you think maybe last time they were the opposite or
No, it was the
something?
exact same.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
it
was
was the
gonna say.
same.
Also, there's a
I remember
Shark
very
Week
well.
thing on the. Is the only thing I could make out on his bookshelf. He remembers his pal Beam. You think that's cute?
No, wait, that's a big reference there. That's to Look Back. That's the big manga that they were writing, Fujino and whoever the other guy was.
Cringe. I
Oliver.
thought it was about Beam. Didn't you read Look Back? No, Bacon read
Yeah,
Goodbye
I read that
Yuri
like
or
last
something.
month.
Oh yeah, you did. Huh?
True.
I vaguely
Yeah.
remember Look Back. Lamau. It was like fake and then real again or something. Pretty cool. Anyway,
Yeah, a bit
then we're
confusing. Yeah.
then we're bathing with dogs. You ever bathed a dog, EliteAri? They don't act like this.
No,
They
I
ain't
hate
happy
dogs.
about it, and
Oh,
they'll
really?
kill you. So I was like,
Jesus.
fake. Fujimoto's never had a dog. He's a fake.
Well, now you're just controlling it, probably. There we go.
Night control. Oh, well, that's not cool. But anyway, this other mud is also wanting to get in there. But anyway, then we're brushing teeth with your daughter. That's always a fun little cute little image. All these images are very cute at EliteAri. But there's a problem. Denji ain't down with the cuteness. He's all upset about his normal life. Ain't that a sad state of affairs, EliteAri? I guess we should wait until we get to the big point. So then they're all cuddling and stuff. Remember, this was the big climax of the last part. It made us so happy and climactic.
It was literally the last page before the teaser at the end with Denji being like, I'm a high school student now or something.
Yeah, whatever. You know all the fancy little details.
It was the
EliteAri. You're so
climax
smart.
of the entire point of Chainsaw Man where it's like,
But
treated with kindness or
EliteAri,
something. And it's
happiness
like, oh my
doesn't
god.
exist. These things will not make you happy. You'll just be happy for a
Yeah.
little bit, and then you'll get used. You'll get used to it. You'll get bored, and you'll want to do something else. Grass is always
Seems
greener.
to be what Denji is currently thinking during the climax here, but he'll find out at the end that you know what, sometimes happiness does last, and that will be
Now,
his big lesson.
this is an incredible thing because I'm watching this. I'm reading this fucking thingy. I'm like, oh yeah, we know where we're going with this. Happiness is a mood. I love Chainsaw Man. I love being right about everything. And he looks back, Lamau. Remember that shitty manga? At Nayata and the dogs here, and he has like a pause moment. Also, you've seen this scene in every movie ever where they get up and they look back at the wife in the bed and they still go out to do bad things or whatever they're gonna do. But then he literally, Lamau, looks at Nayata, looks at Chainsaw Man poster. You get it, EliteAri? That's pretty funny, huh?
Yep. It's
Hilarious.
perfect.
Great gag.
And the
then,
calendar on the right.
Oh yeah, there was a calendar, huh? Yes.
Well, it's a schedule, more likely. Yeah.
So what did you glean from this nonsense?
Literally nothing. I have no idea. Maybe the thing says March at the end, but maybe it doesn't. I got no idea.
I hate March. Actually, I have no
Alright.
reason to hate March. I just had to say something there. But then Nayata starts talking in her sleep, huh? Can't sleep. And then he says, hey.
Oh no. I
Huh?
just figured out what it says. It's lunch. It has to say lunch because the y-axis is probably the hour of the day or something. Because it's the schedule. Anyway.
This
let's
Denji
keep
doesn't
going.
have a lot
Sorry.
of time. He's in school. He's got to do all these things. He's got to bathe the dogs. He's got to be keeping track. What's going to happen to me from here on out? After I graduate and get a job, will I be happier then than I am now? Don't you just say that to yourself all the time, EliteAri?
No.
Well, I do. Miserable all the time. Is it going to be better in 2 years? And then you're like, it's probably not. You're never going to be happy. Happiness is a mood.
Right.
2 days happy, 3 days sad. 2 days happy. You know how
But
the
see,
cycle
Nayata
goes.
questions you now, right?
But she does.
I thought you liked
And this
Nayata.
is very important. We're going to get into this. Are you unhappy, Denji? And then he says, I don't know. Now, there's an exact scene like this that isn't like Chainsaw Man's doing that scene, but it reminded me of something and I wanted to bring it up cheekily, like it's a Madman thing or something. I'm not thinking of the JPEG Mafia song, Are You Happy with You Who You Are thingy. Maybe I am. Oh yeah. Don guilts Betty in Mad Men into ignoring her issues by asking her point blank if she's happy, and she has to say yes because she's a 60s housewife, and she's it's very abusive and stuff. Season 1 Don Draper, worst dude ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, EliteAri agrees. But anyway, and he says, I don't know, and then she puts her hands up and she says, you're hopeless, little Denji. I'll stay with you for the rest of your life. Then you'll be happy too, right? Because I'm just that cute. And EliteAri, he goes back to bed and lies down with them again. And I was like, what an incredible scene, EliteAri. Because obviously we're all down with this. We know happiness is a mood. We get to this part. And then you're like, yeah, I guess it's fine. And then you lay down too and you're like, yeah, that is enough. Because she is like funny and cute. And like having kids and stuff is probably good and worthwhile in the end or something. But it's still going to fade in like 2 chapters. But what a great little moment to like recapture it and then put like the thoughts out of your mind for a little while. It's such a great recapturing of that feeling. Like, I know I've exactly gone through this emotional thingy before, and I just thought it was very good. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, or did you just think Lamau kid good or something? Are you stupid?
I'm picking up what you're saying. It makes sense. It's actually very poignant. Well done, Kyle. You made a good point. When I was reading this, none of this crossed my mind, of course, as always. I was like, oh yeah, Naita wants to, they're living together happy. I'm like, okay.
Verbally put my hand on my chin. I leant onto my desk, put my elbow on when my hands were stationary besides myself on my chair, and went, huh. As I was reading EliteAri, it was a moment, and I stalled for like a minute just thinking about it.
Oh, I had one of those this chapter.
That was like genius. What a great... Fujimoto's the greatest of all time.
I agree with that.
Is yours
definitely.
coming up?
He's probably...
Or did you...
No, it was in the past.
Oh, well, then you...
I didn't even bring it up. All right. I was thinking about how, when he's sitting in the bath with the dog, I was like, oh, I guess that's like a reference to when he was happy doing that gag with slap in the bathtub when he got his job or whatever, and now he's not happy or whatever.
Paid days off, that one. Clang, 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 clang.
Yep.
That's the greatest gag in Chainsaw Man history, besides the 3 that I've said are the greatest in this review already that I already forgot.
But look at him now, Kyle. The job wasn't enough, Now he's
sad. Yes. The Now I'm scrolling back up because you were referencing other things. It really is like, in the position I'm in now, all of these shots of the stuff he's doing are like the wish I could have that mutt daughter brushing teeth moment, cuddles, everything. And I was just like, yeah, I understand the want, and I understand Denji's lack of want for this anymore. It was like so good. God, this fucking scene though. This the I'll stay with you the rest of your life. What a line. Oh my goodness. What a thing to say. And that is like the thing. These dumb kids, at least theoretically, aren't supposed to die before you. You ever see your cat, EliteAri, and you're like, man, this dumb fucking cat's going to die before me. I'm going to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
And you're like,
it's her birthday tomorrow. Oh my goodness, crazy.
Ugh. Yeah. That's disgusting. That's the worst. Your cat has a birthday, EliteAri? That's a little weird.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway.
Wait, you have a birthday too, right?
I do. You'll
crazy.
Never know it.
You should tell everyone what it is right now, yeah. So then you can get all the fans,
How would you even find out your cat's birthday? But anyway. They probably tell you when you get it.
Says it on the adoption paper. Yeah.
I never saw that, alright? I don't own the cats. Anywho, these fucking cats are going to be dead, and you're going to be sad about it for like a month, and then you're going to remember your cats for the rest of your life, and they're going to be dead. These dumb fucking kids got to bury you. Unless you got to bury a kid, and that's a little bit of a risk, and that's a big fuck up, EliteAri. I'm sure that's not very fun.
Right, yeah, probably not.
Unless
but if shit happens,
Oh my god, Denji's going to have to kill his kid. Anyway.
Did you read this as a death flag at all for Naita?
No, not at all.
Right.
Because I was too enraptured in the emotional, ignore your problems, feel good irrationally, put it off moment that happened. God, this is the best moment in Chainsaw Man. I love it so much. Anyway, then we get fucking boring plot bullshit with these fucking lame-ass fucking idiots that are going to start a fight scene soon and ruin this piece
Yeah, but where are they, Kyle?
They're at the stupid fucking Kobeni place. Lamau,
well
that's
done.
very funny. I love Kobeni.
I knew you could do it.
Dork loser. Tomorrow, the Chainsaw Man's Church Day of Worship. The followers won't hunt any devils that appear. But the civilian and public safety devil hunters will come crawling out like cockroaches. If we keep killing them, Chainsaw Man's sense of justice will brim over and he'll arrive to defeat the devils. I hope he comes. Now, I had to read this 3 times because I couldn't tell if they were talking about if we keep killing the devils or if we keep killing the devil hunters, but it gets clarified later that they're very, very evil. At least the main dude with the tie in his pocket is. His tie is still in his pocket, indeed.
What a character design, yeah.
Also, they said justice, EliteAri.
Did they? Sense of justice. Sure, okay. I don't think it's one of the important ones, right? No, he's definitely not. He's the flamethrower or something.
Well, yeah, he's not, but yeah.
Well, wait, Chainsaw Man's sense of justice will brim over, and he'll arrive to defeat the devil. Absolutely not.
It's just a force. You like Star Wars, right? You're a big loser nerd.
Yeah, I love Star Wars. I watched Ahsoka today.
Why do you keep talking about Ahsoka from Hunter x Hunter all the time? It's fucking weird.
Oh god, I love Hunter x Hunter, my god. So much better than Star Wars.
Who was talking about this stupid Star Wars show, and for like 2 minutes I was trying to figure out how the fuck this related to Ahsoka. I was like, that's a crazy spoiler for Hunter x Hunter. But they were talking about some dumb bitch from Star Wars. And
Ahsoka Tano.
Like, yeah, something like that. Hey, why go for this far?
You probably like her. All right, let's get... Sorry.
Would I? Maybe. I don't know. Hey, why go this far to draw Chainsaw Man out? Tell me too. Fucking idiot doesn't know anything. And then we got a glasses girl. I assume she's like from this. These are all weapons, right? Yeah, they explain that later. Tomorrow we are weapons. Discard all other thoughts. Lamau just like with Makima. But then this dude is like, I am a human. Let me think for myself. He's going to be a good guy later, EliteAri, when he like gets bullied by these dudes after their mission fails. You figured that out yet?
That is what they're teasing, like where you got like a nice like linear line here of like the Frankenstein looking guy, the most evil, and then you got the dumb like tomorrow we are weapons spelling the humans are spelt difficulty or something, I don't know, that person in the middle. Then we got the sword guy on the right who's like the best goodest, but I think it'll be swapped around, and I think the Frankenstein guy will come around and be on our side, and the sword guy will be our enemy. Did any of that make sense? I don't even know what I...
Yeah, kinda. But anyway, let's finish this fucking chapter, then we can do all the speculation we want. He's right, yes. We're humans. We're also weapons, and devils too. Oh, this is the thing I had to remember to bring up, but we'll do it at the end. Do you know what these 3 things have in common? They're hard to spell. Did you get my click there, EliteAri? Did you hear it? I clicked, but you didn't hear it.
Oh, I thought you said something. Okay, no.
Because the girl here probably clicked when she's like, they're hard to spell. I clicked again. Did you hear it the second time?
And absolutely not.
Oh, now I just sound like I'm stalling like an idiot and not saying it at the right time. The timing's all off. Yeah. Do you hear any of these clicks?
I heard, well, kind of.
It's probably when I'm speaking, you can kind of hear him, huh? Anyway. Wrong! Humans, weapons, and devils, we're all born to kill. And that's why God will forgive us, no matter how many people we kill tomorrow. So first of all, are these the old cult people because they like God? I just thought of that now. Second of all, that's retarded and funny and embarrassingly corny. Chainsaw Man's making fun of it. That's why it's good. Layer 3 stuff. 3, it reminds me of this oh my god, EliteAri, I don't know if I watched this video on stream. There was this Devilman video that was just talking about how much they love how edgy Devilman is and stuff, because none of these fucking morons get Devilman. They're all moron, idiot morons. And they were talking about how much they love that one scene we made fun of where the dude was talking about overpopulation. He's just pretending he's got the world figured out. And we're like, oh no, is this like the author thinks, is this what, oh my god, I've been getting the fucking Devilman author's name.
Go to guy.
Fuck you. Never in my life did I think I would forget it, and this fucking loser EliteAri who doesn't even know what a Go Nagai is would have to tell me. But anyway, is that what Go Nagai thinks? Oh no, he's a big fucking idiot. He should stick to writing stories. And we're making fun of that. And we're like, no, it could just be this guy. And it doesn't matter. Author is dead, Lamau. Go Nagai not dead yet, EliteAri. So that's not a funny line. Unlike that fucking Yuri idiot. Anywho. It reminded me of that scene just because it was so corny, and I bet people like it, and like we like it for different reasons because we're smart.
Yes,
that was the thing I had to say. With that being said, end of the chapter. We got EliteAri's notes. EliteAri, I got 10 minutes.
Okay, I got a few things. Let me think. Firstly, you said like that was your Devilman reference, which is interesting. I was thinking you were thinking about the space laser thing and being like how there's some lie about how the devils are doing something and like they're taking over all the humans and blah blah blah, like the lie that Mickey, what's his name, Satan basically told everyone.
I didn't think about that at all.
Anyway, more importantly, when I got to this last page and he's talking about, do you know what the humans and the weapons and the devils all have in common? I was like, oh my god, he's going to answer my question and be like, they're all the same and there's no difference between a human and a devil.
Oh
But he didn't go
yeah.
into that at all. But
You
I was
forgot
hoping
what
for that.
Devilman taught you, that we're not addressing that. Well, kinda, but not
Yeah.
directly. Um,
Um, Let me. What actual notes do I have? Oh, this is like a very random note, but the you know how there's always the chapter title and then it has like the two translators or whatever. It wasn't on the first page; it was on the second page, and I was like, oh my god, did they get rid of it? That's like a
oh,
staple of
okay.
part two. I look forward to it every time, but no, it was still there. I just missed it. What else?
They have to have a nice place to put it, Alita, in the page layout. Stop
Yeah, true.
editorializing. Backseat something.
Yeah,
You fucking loser.
yeah, I do that. I only do that for Mushoku Tensei when I don't like the direction for an episode.
Yeah.
So another thing it reminded me of this chapter particularly was Spider-Man 2 when he's like giving up being a superhero and he's like walking around the town and he like can't save people or whatever. That's kind of what this reminded me of.
I
Did that
vaguely
ring a bell for
remember
you?
that scene.
But he was more happy in that one, I guess, because he was like,
I get to
he
fuck
didn't
Mary
have to worry
Jane,
about it.
bro. Ha ha ha. What a loser.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Doesn't have a
Whereas in this
daughter.
case, Denji's
Fucking
not so
dork.
happy. Yeah. Yeah, he never has a daughter. He has like a sad life, doesn't he? Now
Yeah,
that you
they
see,
break up. Remember they
he
said
comes
that in
back.
the movie. That
Yeah.
was cute. I like that.
The dead are the Naita plant, the greatest gag. I love it. Aki's apartment, we talked about that. And then I said, are they killing
Aki's
the
apartment.
civilian and public safety people or devils? And then I figured that out in the next page. Yeah, I was talking about the bathtub thing, how it's like a reference
Okay.
to, it's probably not, but it felt like one. And I guess we haven't speculated on it, but the all of these things are born to kill line. It's an interesting connection
I
to
think
make.
it's
I wonder
just
why
Lamau.
they're making it.
He's trying to be edgy, and that's going to be like funny. When like Denji just destroys him or something. That's probably not what's going to happen, huh?
I mean,
he
Asa
did
has to
call
be involved
Asa
somehow.
a dumb girl, so it would be more cathartic if Asa beat them all up, and maybe she spares Sword Dude or whatever. Was there a girl weapon, or is this a new weapon?
I'm pretty sure this is. I remember this person vaguely.
Okay.
Unless I'm mixing it up with the person at the season, like the anime girl who died. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that.
What,
I don't know.
Sawanti or whatever?
Who? Oh no, Sawatari. No. There was like a girl at the table. Remember when she like threw up in Denji's mouth? There was a girl there who was like, "Oh my god, this is the
Himeno?
greatest
Oh,
character," and then she
another
just
one like
died.
that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
She gets shot.
Weapon devils. Let's have a look. Who is it? Oh god, there's no images. Okay, wait. Crossbow devil. Yeah.
Let's go
Oh no,
to
that's Quan Chi.
Chapter 100, oh no, like 9.
Spear devil. No, we haven't seen him yet. Oh no, that's the guy who has his head down. That's the spear devil. The flamethrower guy is our good old Barum guy. The whip devil. There we go. Yep.
Of
Formerly
course a
human,
girl is,
female.
Whipping Lamau, because that's sexy.
Sure,
Just
yeah.
like women.
Damn, Kyle, your insights are unparalleled.
I know how to character design, brother. I've been doing this for years.
There's a whip character in One Punch Man that's a woman.
Yeah. Probably sexy, bro.
That's all I wanted to say. She's like a monster. It's scary.
EliteAri, I just
That's all I
had
had to say.
I'm like, I don't remember clicking recording, but it's recording. We did all this
Thank
in 15
God.
minutes. Thank God.
Yeah, you know, I'm good with timelines.
Yeah, I was also rushing a little bit, but I'm flipping the. I need to stop doing visual comedy, EliteAri, when it's an audio platform, because I was just did a big flip off motion, and it was funny.
You should turn the camera on right now.
But then it was. EliteAri's been saying this a lot recently, so we're going to avoid that.
Get the commenters. Leave a comment if you want to see what Kyle looks like.
I'm sure you'll
Leave a comment if you want to see what I look like.
You fucking bitch. Bitches, I guess.
All right.
Anything else to say? Just fucking plot's
Yeah, any closing
happening. I bet
thoughts,
Miller-
Kyle?
Oh my god,
Anything else you
I
wanna
didn't
say?
actually read the Miller spoiler messages, so now I can go back and read them. I can't. Did they say anything stupid?
I thought the whole discourse about the country mouse, city mouse thing is not too interesting.
I don't even
Like,
remember
I
what
liked
they
it in
said.
part one. I don't think we need to.
I think-
Someone tweeted out about how they just made a big revelation. It's like, oh my god, part two is about this city mouse thing, just like from the Bomb Devil arc. And Miller was saying how, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, he was
which is
saying,
right. But
do these people even read with their eyes open? That's Miller's.
I mean, he is kind of right, but I just it's not too
Yeah, but he says
interesting.
that about
We've dealt
everybody.
with it already.
I like that the story is taking its time with Denji not being Chainsaw Man. Now we know all the non-characterized weapons in Part 1 are in the church. Good that they're getting spotlight. No, it's not. These fucking idiots suck. The shark kick plus family burger makes for a good chapter. Shut up. I thought it was Shark Week. I thought we were talking about Beam. We're talking about some shit side manga.
Yes. And the family, did have to Google if this was the place, because I remember they were at a burger place.
I
what
remember
was it
the
called?
logo
Family Burger?
because I'm intelligent and have
Right,
good
yeah.
thoughts about things.
Oh my god, the last page says Fammy with an L at the end. Crazy.
Huh? I already closed the chapter.
Oh, you'll be in suspense forever. All right.
All right,
What's gonna
Alita,
happen
we gotta
next
end
time?
this thing. I gotta go fast. We'll be back next week. Are we back next week, EliteAri?
We will be back in 14 days.
No. Oh no. We might just be back. The next one might be the last
All right.
one. But stay tuned, chat. Support links in the description below. Thanks.